As the day slowly came to an end and the skies outside began to glow with soft evening colors, Miss Roberts sat quietly in her classroom. She was a kind and gentle teacher who taught a delightful group of 5-year-old children. Her voice was calm, her smile was warm, and her classroom always felt safe and peaceful. The children gathered together on the soft carpet, feeling relaxed after a busy day of learning and play. The world outside was quieting down, and inside, a sense of tranquility settled over the room. Miss Roberts spoke softly, her voice like a gentle melody, so everyone could listen comfortably. "Today," she said gently, "I would like to tell you a quiet story about sharing." The children settled down, hugging their knees or resting their heads on the carpet. They loved listening to Miss Roberts' stories, especially at the end of the day when everything felt sleepy and calm. Miss Roberts explained that sharing means letting others join in, using kind words, and thinking about how other children feel. It's more than just giving a toy. It's about opening our hearts to others. She told them that when children share, they feel happier inside, and so do their friends. It's a special kind of magic that makes everyone feel good. To help them understand, Miss Roberts showed the children a basket of toys. There were colorful blocks, soft animals, and shiny cars. She placed it in the middle of the circle. "If we keep everything to ourselves," she said softly, "we may feel lonely. Our hands might be full, but our hearts feel empty. But when we share, we feel connected, calm, and joyful. It's like building a bridge from our heart to someone else's." The children took turns choosing toys, passing them gently to one another. There was no rushing, no grabbing. No one felt left out. The room was quiet, peaceful, and full of trust. A little boy picked up a blue car and, after a moment, passed it to the girl beside him, who smiled a shy, happy smile. A little girl shared her favorite stuffed bunny, letting her friend hold it for a while. It was a beautiful, silent dance of generosity. Later, Miss Roberts read a slow and gentle story about friendly animals who learned to share their food and toys before bedtime. The story was about a little squirrel with too many nuts and a little rabbit with no berries. They discovered that by sharing, they both had a wonderful feast. As she read, the children imagined the animals helping one another, smiling and curling up happily at the end of the day. The words of the story floated through the room, wrapping the children in a warm blanket of comfort. Miss Roberts then spoke again, her voice low and soothing. "When we share," she said, "we make friends feel safe. We let them know they are important to us. We help others feel included, like they belong. Sharing makes our hearts feel warm and ready for rest. It's like a lullaby for the soul." At the art table, the children shared crayons and paper quietly. The gentle lesson had sunk in. One child passed a green crayon to a friend without even being asked. Another waited patiently for their turn with the glitter glue, watching with a calm smile. Miss Roberts noticed how calm and proud they all looked. Their small acts of kindness filled the room with a quiet, powerful energy. As snack time arrived, the peaceful atmosphere continued. The children shared their crackers and fruit, whispering kindly to one another. "Would you like a piece of my apple?" one asked. "You can have my last cookie," said another. The classroom felt like a sanctuary, a gentle hug at the end of a long day. The clatter and noise of earlier had transformed into a soft hum of contentment. Before it was time to go home, Miss Roberts gathered the children one last time on the carpet. The evening light was fading, and the room was filled with soft shadows. "Tonight," she said softly, "as you rest in your beds, snuggled under your blankets, remember how wonderful it feels to share. Sharing brings kindness, friendship, and happiness. It's a gift you can give every single day. And when we share, tomorrow always feels brighter." The children smiled, their faces glowing with a feeling of safety and contentment. They waved goodbye, ready to go home, ready for bedtime, and ready to share again tomorrow. They carried the feeling of peace and kindness with them as they left the classroom. And as the classroom lights dimmed, casting long shadows across the empty tables and chairs, Miss Roberts smiled. She knew her children were learning not only how to play and how to learn, but also how to care for one another. And that was the most important lesson of all.